Hi, I'm Caitlin Halliwell, and today I want to talk to you about study skills for VCE Success. This lecture is an overview of the study skills series, and will give you an idea of what we're going to cover in this lecture series. So, what I think is important when we're thinking about study skills is not just how you study, but things like how to take the best care of yourself so that you're best prepared for the rigors of VCE. Knowing how you learn and how this might impact on your study and how you maximize class time. Things like study habits, how do you take notes? How do you organize yourself? What are your study habits at school? Getting organized, how do you go about getting organized so that you're managing your time well? And also looking at your study environment, what is the best environment for you to be learning in? So I'm just going to take you through each of these in a little bit more detail, but each of these is an entire lecture in its own right. So this is just an introduction that's giving you a sense of what we might cover. So taking care of you, obviously, if you are in good shape during year 12, you're going to do much better than if you were running yourself into the ground. So things like diet and exercise and sleep are vitally important to make sure that you are operating at your full capacity. And my message here is about balance, okay? So you can have a social life, you can get all your work done, you can keep going with sport and have a part-time job. It's all just about balance and organizing your time. And it is really important to try and maintain the lifestyle you're used to having. Okay, if we think about how you learn, I've actually got some quizzes that will help you work out what your learning style is, and also some information on different learning styles and exactly what it is that may help you and your particular learning style retain information and learn new information. So it's important to know a bit about yourself, and then I've got a whole lot of different ideas about how that may translate into good study skills for you. If we think about study habits, it's really important to have good study habits. And so I'll have a lecture for you on study habits at school. So how can you maximize your use of school time so that you're not finding that you're doing so much work at home because you're not getting anything done at school? Organization. So how do you actually organize your time and organize your notes for maximum impact? And note taking. So I'm going to present to you a variety of note taking methods so that hopefully you'll find one that works for you so that your note taking in class is improved, and it also may help your revision notes as well. I want to think about how you actually manage your time. So I'm going to talk about homework timetables and how you can fit in everything that you need to fit in, and also time management. So how are you going to prioritize what you need to do and manage your time so that you get those things done on time and with the least amount of stress, because that's really what we're all about in this study skills. I also want to look at study environments. So, what does your study environment look like? How can you maximize your workspace for the greatest productivity? And also, how do you help yourself focus and avoid procrastination? So, these are some of the things that we'll cover in our study skills for VCE Success lecture series. And if you sign up for this series of resources, what you'll get is a range of video lectures like this that actually go into detail about the different topics. You'll get things like templates, quizzes, links to information, and other resources. So it's a growing resource that will cover all of these things and more.